that we'll cover adjective endings. I told you na each adjective has its special ending. We can't just when we are using any adjective with any noun, specific ending we have to put with the adjective. So that is adjective endings with each noun. Now these adjective endings changes as per the cases, as you can see here in the rows, and then they changes as per gender also, as here you can see in the columns. Now there are three ways where how you can define or declare the adjective ending: with definite article, with indefinite article, and when there is no article at all. How this is going to work, we'll discuss it in detail, but let's read something from the chapter first. So this is a very quick small exercise. We are going to read some paragraphs from the book so that we have a better idea how we use these adjective endings. So there are two paragraphs here and then some sentences followed by a quick small exercise. So let's read this first and then we'll discuss the sheet later. Let's start reading from here. Die weltweit.
Die weltweit bekannte Keiler-Woche findet an der Uni statt. Eigentlich ist es ein Segelretter, aber
It
das
says I know. Don't miss these endings. IS, I know.
ein
Segelregatta.
Segelregatta, aber das internationale Programm ist nicht nur für Sportsfans interessant. Bands geben Konzerte und auf dem bunten Markt kann man Spezialisten aus der
Spezialitäten. Spezialitäten. Spezialitäten.
Spezialitäten aus der ganzen Welt kaufen. Der Hafen von Kiel ist Treffpunkt für Segelschiffe aus der ganzen Welt.
Okay, so now I'm just reading this paragraph again. Focus on the pronunciation and then we'll discuss the meaning. Die weltweit bekannte Kieler Woche, not Keiler, Kieler Woche. Here it's white, EI, so white. Here it's IE, so Kieler. So when you have IE or EI together, I told you previously what is the second word. Either it's I or E, then you'll have to make a sound of the second word only. Like Keeler, E is the second word here between I and E, so it would be E sound. Here it's E and I, so I would be sound white, welt, white. Keeler. Okay, Kieler Woche findet Ende Juni statt. Now here, stattfinden is our verb, trennbares verb. Stattfinden, that means to take place. So here we have divided Stadt in one portion and then finden in second portion. So findet, Stadt. So the worldwide known, the worldwide like worldly famous, this Kieler Woche, which is famous globally, it takes place at the end of Juni. Which month is Juni?
June.
Yes, June. Eigentlich ist es eine Segelregatta. Aber der internationale Programm ist nicht nur für Sportsfans interessant. Eigentlich, das bedeutet actually. So actually, it is a so that basically maybe you can say it's for sailing. This is basically a program for sailing, but this international program, it's not only interesting for sports fan only. Bands geben Konzerte und auf dem bunten Markt kann man Spezialitäten aus der ganzen Welt kaufen. So this fest basically, or this program, this event, it's not only interesting or a point of attraction for sports fans only, but for bands also. They give performances there, they give concerts, they do concerts there.
Mhm.
Und auf dem bunten Markt, and at the colorful market, a person can buy a person can buy special things which are coming from the whole world. Aus der ganzen Welt, throughout the whole world, like out of whole world.
Mhm.
Der schöne Hafen von Kiel ist Treffpunkt. Yep, der schöne Hafen von Kiel ist Treffpunkt für Segelschiffe aus der ganzen Welt. Now, der schöne Hafen is port.
Port. Okay.
Der Hafen. So now, this is their Flughafen, that is airport, and
Right.
Hafen is normal only port, like a harbor, that is specifically for ship. So either for this port, for harbor, you can say uh, like a Schifferhafen or a Moorhafen. There's Schöner Hafen von Kiel, the like a beautiful and the big harbor or port from Kiel is a meeting point. Their Treffpunkt is the meeting point for sailing ships which are coming out of the whole world. Again, aus der ganzen Welt, from the out of the whole world.
Okay.
Now let's read second paragraph.
Das Hurricane Festival in um, Zex,
Schiesel,
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 Schiesel, Niederschalzen, Niederschalzen ist ein
Niedersachsen,
Nieder,
Niedersachsen.
Niedersachsen ist ein Festival mit Konzerten und der dauert 3 Tage. Hier spielen Bands wie die Ads, aber auch Newcomer, Pop, Rock und Alternative, die Schreidenen Musikteil wachsen sich ab. Für die norddeutschen Musikfans ist das Festival ein Muss.
Okay, so now, did you got any idea what this paragraph is all about?
This is about the festival.
Okay,
About the concert.
it's about a concert. Now, the name of the concert is
Hurricane Festival.
so that's Hurricane Festival. So that's an English word basically, and that's why we have used das as a noun here.
Okay.
So that's Hurricane Festival in Schiesel or Niedersachsen. Niedersachsen is basically a state in Germany. So this festival in Germany, also Hurricane Festival in Germany, ist ein Festival mit Konzerten und dauert 3 Tage. So this particular festival in Niedersachsen is basically a festival which has a lot of concerts, and the duration of this festival is for 3 days. Like we have sunburn kind of thing.
Correct.
Now, hier spielen Bands wie die Ärzte, aber auch Newcomers. So the Ärzte may be like a very popular band in Germany. So here in this particular concert, some famous bands like the Ärzte plays. They do the performances, but newcomers also. Pop, rock, and alternative. So there are different type of music which is being played there. Die verschiedenen Musikstile wechseln sich ab. Now, like there are verschiedenen bedeutet various. So there are different type of there are various type of music which is being played there, be it pop, rock, or any other type of music. für die Norddeutschen. Norddeutschen bedeutet like Deutscher,
Not Deutsch.
the German people who are coming from north side. Norddeutschen.
Okay. Means
And
they are
the
people but from different region.
sorry,
Means they are German but from different region.
yes, from north side basically.
Okay.
Norddeutschen, Süddeutschen, South German. So people who are so for North Germans basically who are music fans,
Mm.
this festival is a must for them. Ein Muss. Das ist ein
Right.
Muss. Yeah. Now there are four more sentences. Let's read them and try to match them with the pictures.
Das groß, für, für
Grosser, grosser.
großer, für am Abend war super. So this must be day.
Day. Das
Yeah.
große Feuerwerk. Feuerwerk bedeutet Firework, crackers.
Mm.
Firework. Am Abend in the evening was super. So, Nummer D. Dann Nummer 2.
Mm. Auch auf den kleinen Schiffen ist viel los. So
Schiffen.
Schiffen. Okay. It's about A.
I think it should be B.
Yes.
So, auf den kleinen Schiffen ist viel los.
Kleinen Schiffen
Kleinen
means
Schiffen, small ships.
small ships. Okay, right.
Like Nummer B. Then 3.
Ich habe auch den alten Hafen und das tolle Konzert bes besucht.
Hmm.
So,
Das ist A. So,
ah,
I have visited at the old port a very nice concert. So there is a concert going on at the harbor. Dann 4.
auf ich vorstellen, das junge Team vom Segelschiff Windjammer. So this is for sail.
Yes. So here they're talking about the small team, a team of young people,
Mm,
Windjammer.
okay.
Now, what we have to do here, this is a yellow grid if you can see. So there
Yeah.
is a like nominative cases, accusative cases, and dative cases, then masculine, neutral, feminine, and plural. So first, write this table in your copy,
Mm,
and then uh, fill in the adjective endings. Now, how you're going to fill it in, you'll just have to search for this particular word in these paragraphs or
mm,
these four lines, and then you'll be able to fill them in, and then we'll discuss it.
okay.
So first just note it down, and then I'll scroll up. From there you can take the reference.
Yeah, Geshriban.
Okay, now just scrolling up and you'll have to fill in the endings. Visible,
Yeah. Yeah, Geshriban.
Okay, let's discuss what you have written. There's shown or happened, das ist schon geschrieben. Dann
Das große für
Feuerwerk.
Feuerwerk.
Hmm.
And the next is the Bekanta Killer Walker.
Hmm.
Next is the uh, Versh, Verschriden, Schreiden.
Verschiedenen.
Yes, Verschiedenen Musikteil,
Musikstile.
Stile, right? In accusative, den Altenhafen, das tolle Konzert,
Hmm.
die bekannte Kieler Woche, and
Hmm.
the Norddeutschen
Hmm.
Musik, Musikfans,
Musikfans. Hmm.
yeah, in
In
dative of them uh, Bunten Markt,
hmm.
of dem tollen Konzert, aus der Gänsenwelt,
Hmm.
auf dem ähm, kleinen Schiff,
Schiffen.
Schiffen.
Schiffen. Ships. Now, this table which you have made, they were the adjective endings for bestimmt articles. Bestimmt articles are our there the das category. Now, let's see how these adjective endings are being decided or being declared. This might look, if you look at the table, very tricky,
Hmm.
but if you understand it, it's very simple to learn. Now, as I told you, there are three ways to do that. There are three categories how we declare the adjective endings. One is with definite articles, one is with indefinite articles, then if there is no article at all. Let's discuss what you have just written. So in this table we have genitive also. You can just ignore the genitive part as of now.
Hmm.
So with nominative, indefinite article, this is the simplest category is definite article and with no article at all. Why definite article is simple? Because whenever you add the adjective endings, you don't
Hmm.
have to make many changes with the adjective ending because here you have declared the article already. So like we have mentioned here, der schöne Hafen, das große Feuerwerk, die bekannte Kieler Woche. So here you must have noticed in nominative you have just added extra e with the adjective ending with
Yes.
masculine, neutral and feminine with all three of them because you have already declared the gender, you have already declared the article of the noun, so you don't
Hmm.
have to make much changes with the adjective ending. So it's just there, the, das plus extra e with the adjective.
Correct.
Now, I'll come back to plural lately. Now, if we talk about accusative, so if you see the table, definite article table, which we discussed previously, like long back, so in accusative, only this their case was special case, which was
Correct.
changing, right? Rest
Hmm.
feminine and neutral was same as it was in nominative. So
Right.
here also we'll consider accusative masculine case as a special case. So here we'll write then, like the article we use in accusative, then plus extra en.
Hmm.
Rest, the and thus will remain same. The article itself, the article in accusative itself plus extra e.
Correct.
So only this one will be considered as a special case, accusative masculine. Same goes with dative also. So dative, what all articles, definite articles we have in dative, dame and there. So we have written these articles as it is, but we have just added extra en as an adjective ending. So in nominative, we have written the article plus extra e
Hmm.
everywhere. In accusative, the article itself plus en with masculine and extra e with feminine and neutral.
Correct.
And the article in dative, if we talk about dative case, then the article itself, dame, there, plus extra en with the adjective.
Correct.
If we talk about plural, plural article will remain same as per the case and then extra en with the plural case, be it nominative, accusative or dative.
Right. Right.
So that's why I was saying definite article is a little simpler to learn and more simple, which is even with no article, that is even simpler if we compare it with definite articles, because here you just have to do nothing but just you have to you just have to remember the ending of the article, and then you have to put it accordingly, like there, er,
Mm.
the, das, es. Similarly, with then, they, the, das, and then them, there. So it's just you will put the adjective as it is, and then these endings. So these endings are not new; they are just ending of the article itself. So here we are talking about when there is no article at all. For this particular thing, this no article category, there is a quick exercise. Let's read all these sentences, and then it will be more clear.
Okay. So, first one, the Deutsches Brot schmeckt immer gut.
Schmeckt.
Schmeckt immer gut.
So ब्रोट का आर्टिकल क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द आर्टिकल फॉर ब्रोट?
The.
Das Brot. Here
Das.
it is written na N, that means neutral.
Right.
So okay. First thing, if there is any article written like this, so after the article, and this is before the article. If you'll go through any dictionary na, in order to mention their gender or their article, it will be written either before the article or before the noun or after the noun. So if it's written after noun, that will be their gender, basically masculine, feminine, or neutral. Before the noun, it will be the article itself mentioned. So since brot is das Brot, if you search it, it will be written like this. Since it's neutral, so N after it, and then das. Das, like
Correct.
this. Das
Got
Brot. Similarly, for Tish, it will be like small r and then M, because it is masculine. So in these exercises, wherever you see any small word like this, then consider it to be the hint for the gender or the article of the noun.
Understood.
Now, Deutsches Brot schmeckt immer gut. Now, this is nominative case, right?
Right.
So, das Brot, so Deutsch plus the es from das, so Deutsches Brot. Then number 2.
No, I didn't get that. Means this is a nominative case, right? But in nominative case, we are using. Um, can you go to the table again?
I am talking about this no article case here, not the definite article case, because we are not using any article here, just the no article case.
Okay. So ER will be using, right?
Das. This
Das.
is
Right. Yes.
neutral now.
Correct.
That's
Okay. Sorry. So wir können hier Frischen Käse kaufen.
Käse. That means cheese.
Cheese. Yes. So this will be there.
So first, when we are reading these sentences, first let's read this, then try to figure out if the article, the noun which we are talking about, is it in dative case, nominative case, or accusative case, and then we'll decide how to put the ending.
Okay.
Because adjective ending will be as per these cases and the gender. So here, Käse, what do you think Käse is? Is it nominative or accusative?
Pizza is cheese.
Yes, but the case is accusative or nominative?
What is frischen?
Fresh.
Fresh. Okay.
Okay, in this sentence, which is the nominative thing and which is the accusative thing. Let's do it this way, if that make it simpler.
So where Conan is the nominative.
Where is the nominative
Yeah.
case.
Where
Where. Hmm.
and what we are
Buying
purchasing here, that is
cheese.
a accusative case. So
Right.
cheese.
So K is a
Yes.
accusative case, right? So this is the subject and this is the object. So K will be accusative case. And accusative, how like what do we use for their? Case is their case. So what that will change to then.
Yes. Correct.
So that is why fresh plus then. Frischen Käse. Is it clear?
So केजा मतलब फ्रीशन चेंज टू देन फ्रीशन और नो
No,
नो
no. We
केजा
are not using der, die, das here. I'm just repeating, we are not using any article here. We are talking about the no article case where you are not using any ein, mein, dein, der, die, das. You are not using any definite or indefinite article. We are not using any article here. Then how will we decide? How will we declare the adjective ending? This whole table is all about these examples.
so can you repeat about the second one means I understand miss केजा is uh,
Their case,
uh,
right? In accusative, their change is to then.
correct.
So frisch plus den, frischen.
Okay.
Had it been, okay, let me write with this example with all three type of adjective endings, then it will be easier. So this is accusative with no article, right?
Right.
Then let me write accusative with a definite article and then accusative with indefinite article. Then you will see the difference and then it will be more clear. So here in this particular sentence, yellow highlighted, we are not using any article. Here we will be using definite article. So what it would be? Den.
Right.
Then it will be den, frischen, Käse. But here, if we talk about this indefinite article, we will be using einen plus den. I'll explain this table also once we are done with this exercise. So einen, frischen, Käse. Now take a moment, review these three sentences and try to figure out the difference. Here, this is without any article. Here,
Hmm.
this is the definite article. Here, this is with indefinite article.
Indefinite article. Right.
Now, is it little more clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's proceed with the third example.
Kleine Kinder sind immer
Very
sorry.
hmm,
Kleine Kinder sind immer freundlich.
freundlich. This is nominative, right?
Correct.
Hmm. So nominative, and it's
Plural.
hmm. So it's plural. What do? We use the.
The.
So
Right.
here we will be using only the.
Okay. We'll be using only E and it will go to okay.
Hmm.
Okay, this will go to the adjective case, right? Means I had the doubt like this is the kinder, right?
Hmm.
But we are changing means conjugating to the adjective case, not the kinder. right?
Yes, yes. So we are not doing anything with the kinder here, but
Right.
we are declaring the ending of the adjective as per the case and as per the gender of the noun.
Mm, correct.
So let's say if I write the same nominative sentence here, nominative with no article, then I'll follow the similar pattern here with definite article and then with indefinite article. What will I write here?
Mm,
With
so
definite article, I will write the
the
liner.
kinder.
This is plural, so it will
Mm,
be kleinen.
kleinen. Okay.
So die kleinen Kinder. Eine here, see eine and then en. Oh, sorry, with plural it cannot be eine. So maybe seine. So since we cannot use einer here, so I'll be
Mm,
using seine like his small children. So here this nominative and then plural case. So seine kleinen Kinder.
kleinen, right.
Indefinite, you can just ignore it as of now if it's troubling because
Mm-hmm.
we haven't discussed the table yet. We can pay more attention to this one and the first case. See the difference here, nominative with no article and the nominative with definite article. Die kleinen Kinder
Correct.
sind immer freundlich.
Okay.
Now, number 4.
Im Gustav Leopold gibt es originally Musik.
Originelle.
Original Musik.
Hmm.
So, what is the meaning of Gustav and Luitpold?
Gasthof. Gasthof is like a hotel or maybe like guest hotel or like inn sort of thing.
Mm,
Lodge.
okay,
Gasthof. Luitpold. This must be a name.
okay. So this is a nominative case.
Um, Musik. That is accusative. Musik is accusative here.
Okay. What is the meaning of this whole sentence?
So in this in this Luitpold inn or hotel,
Mm,
there are original music. There is original music.
okay,
Musik is die Musik. So
mm,
original plus die. So originelle Musik.
correct.
If I'll write it with definite article, how will I write it?
Mm,
It says
Im Gustav Luitpold gibt es die originelle. So we'll be using E with the adjective also.
yes.
Okay. Die originelle Musik.
Hmm. And then with indefinite, gibt es eine originelle Musik.
Musik, right.
Eine originelle. Hmm. Okay, I'll do it later. Let's read nomophone.
Yeah. So starker, Kaffee, Schemacht, Besser mit, Schmeckt, Besser mit, Kalter Milch, Kalter Milch.
So
Means,
strong
and this is
coffee, strong coffee tastes nice with
with
cold milk.
cold milk. So this is uh, accusative case.
There are two adjectives now. One is nominative case and one is dative case.
Accusative. Dative.
Hmm. Mit na mit.
Right, mit. Correct.
First, let's see this one. Starker cafe. Cafe is their cafe. So
Hmm.
star plus their starker cafe. And then
Right.
here we have dative preposition with
Hmm.
the cold milk. So here you cannot write mit kalt milch. No, that will be mit kalter milch. Since it's dative, so the of milch will change to der. So kalt plus der. This there here is for dative case. This is for nominative case masculine. This is for dative feminine.
Okay, so this is coming from the table for in dative case. Er.
Meaning, no. First,
Hmm.
see, this is why this is dative. Is it clear? Because we
Yeah,
have here.
mit.
Then,
Yeah.
what is the article of what is the gender of milch? The
The.
milch, right?
Right.
So
Hmm.
since this is dative, the will change to there.
Okay. Right.
So kalt plus der Milch. Kalter Milch.
Correct. So means this we are not taking from the table.
From this table, now we are taking from here only. We took it from here. This one. This one.
Right. Right. Correct.
Now, if I'll write this with definite articles, what will I write? Der
There.
Starker.
Starker.
No. Starker Cafe. I'll not write the third sentence for indefinite. I'll write the for definite only. So der starke Kaffee. Here I will not use er because we have defined the gender here only. Now understand the difference. Here we have to use der because we didn't have any article here to define the gender of coffee.
Hmm.
Here we have declared the gender by using der only. So that is why we are not using der starker Kaffee. No, we will be using der starke Kaffee. Der starke Kaffee schmeckt besser mit
There.
der Alk.
Kal. Kal.
Now I'll just show you the table again so that this is more clear. Now here let's see the difference step by step. Here we haven't declared the gender, so
Hmm.
that is why we have to add er from there in the coffee. So,
Correct.
but here in this particular area, we have declared the gender with there only, that this is masculine. So that
Hmm.
is with Stark we have added extra e. This one, na, which you table which you just noted down from the
Correct.
book. So there plus e.
Correct.
Now, if we talk about the second portion, mit kalter milch. Since it's dative, there the would change to there, and we don't have any article here to define the gender. So
Hmm.
we have to define the gender with an adjective itself. So kalt plus der Milch, kalter Milch. But here in this portion, we are using the definite article. So mit der kalt plus en with dative because
Hmm. Got it.
Because here we will be using dative article plus extra en with the
En.
adjective from here.
Right.
Dative there plus en. Now, before we like move forward with this examples, in order to learn this table or to get this clarified, of course practice is the key, but step by step it is going to be when you start using these adjective endings in the sentences. First, it is important that you clearly understand which case is what, where you can use nominative, where you can use accusative, and where you can use dative. Plus, the table of definite and indefinite articles of these table of these articles should be thoroughly. Then only you will be able to declare the adjective endings. Else, it's gonna be very hodgepodge.
Right. Right.
Hmm. Now let's proceed with number 6.
Mm. Er trinkt gern heißen Tee
Hmm.
mit frischem Honig.
Heonic. This should be heonic.
Okay.
This means honey.
With fresh honey.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is mit. So this is first er is nominative case and
No,
frischem.
no, 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 no. Heißen tea. This is accusative here. Air is our nominative.
Yes.
Tea is our accusative, and then
Accusative.
honey is dative.
Dative case. Right. So we'll be uh, changing the adjective accordingly. Like this is masculine.
There,
Their tea.
right? That
So
will change to den. So
then
heiß plus den, heißen tea, because this is accusative case. Then mit frischem Honig. This is Honig only. So Honig also is their Honig, masculine. So since
right.
it's dative, it will change to dem. So frisch plus dem, frischem, mit frischem Honig. Now, if I write this with definite articles, will
So
I
I
write?
okay. So we'll write er trinkt
Hmm?
uh, er trinkt their
Uh,
gern.
see the table which you have written from here. See this table from your copy. Accusative case masculine. So it will be then.
Hmm.
Then plus hyphen, because accusative masculine is a special case where we are using den also plus en also instead of just extra e, because masculine with accusative is always special. In this particular row, only the male category changes.
Hmm.
Sorry. So er trinkt gern den heißen Tee mit dem
With them correct
frischen,
friction.
not frischem, but here because here
Hmm.
this
We have declared.
yes, because this em we have declared here with
Hmm.
dem, so that is why we'll change or we'll write here extra en with frisch, mit dem frischen Honig.
Correct.
Nummer 7.
Wir essen heiße Suppe mit gekochtem Fleisch.
Hmm.
So this is again we eat. So this is where is nominative and super is accusative and
Right,
fleisch
is
not
dative
fleisch is that okay.
because we have used mit here.
Mm,
So similarly, super
mm,
is die Suppe. So
mm,
heiß plus die Suppe, heiße Suppe, and then Das will change to dem. So gekocht plus dem gekochtem.
Mm.
Fleisch mit gekochtem Fleisch. Wir essen, if I'll write this with definite article, what will I write? Wir essen die heiße Suppe. Article like feminine, accusative, die heiße Suppe, dann mit dem. Then here, what will be the change here? In gekocht.
Dem N
Yes,
En.
in gekochten, because article we have declared with this dem only. So here this en is just adjective ending, extra en. Class?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so before we proceed further, if you want to write, you can just make a table for this
Mm.
definite article and no article. Then we'll proceed further with more examples. आप एक बार इसको लिख लो so that
Okay.
this is more clear.
अभी मत, बाद में कर लेना.
Actually, meanwhile you write, can you please mute?
Yeah. Yeah, Geshri one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing.
Hmm.
This one, the case. Yeah,
Definite article case.
definite article. Genitive case. It should
Hmm.
be das, no, masculine.
Oh, no,
It
no.
is
That is days. Days.
this.
Days.
Okay.
Days, and they're not das.
Okay.
So this genitive case is basically of something. Like we use apostrophe s na in English or
Mm-hmm.
of. So that is the genitive case. We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
Okay, now let's proceed with the next example. Nummer 8. Lesen Sie.
Meine Water, da,
Mein Vater.
mein Water darf fettes
Fleisch.
Fleisch,
Fleisch.
Fleisch nicht essen.
Hmm. That means my father is not allowed to eat like a fetus Fleisch bedeutet like a meat with a lot of fat in it.
Not allowed.
Yes. Darf nicht essen, na? Not allowed to eat.
But
Darf nicht essen.
we have a modal verb na for allowed.
Hmm. So darf,
This
that
the
is why
right.
darf plus nicht. Only darf is allowed, that he is
Mm-hmm.
allowed. Maybe once in a while he is allowed to eat, but darf nicht essen, not allowed to eat. Darf nicht essen. Du darfst nicht rauchen. You're not allowed to smoke.
Correct.
Hmm. So here, this Fleisch here, that's just accusative. What is he not allowed to eat? Like meat, fat meat. He's not allowed to eat. So this is dative and neutral. Das Fleisch. So fat plus das fettes. Fettes Fleisch. This is with no article case. If I'll write it with
Correct.
definite article, how will I write it? See the table and tell me.
So this will be accusative case.
Hmm.
So in accusative, this is
Accusative neutral. See the grid.
yeah.
Accusative neutral.
So we'll be adding extra e.
Das. But before that, we'll place das to define the gender
Yes.
or define the article. Das Fette
That
Fleisch.
correct.
Das Fette Fleisch nicht essen. The next one, Nummer 9.
Ich möchte armen Lauten
Leuten
Leuten helfen.
helfen.
So helfen.
Hmm. So helfen is basically a dative verb. When you use helfen with something, na, you will
Hmm.
use the dative cases.
Right.
I told you na there are some words which are fixed accusative or fixed
Mhm.
dative. I think I
Correct.
haven't given you the list of these verbs yet. I'll make it and I'll give it to everyone. So helfen is like one of the verbs which is a dative verb. So here you will consider loiten as dative plural.
Hmm.
So that
So
will change to den. In dative plural change to den. Den,
correct.
dem, der und den.
Hmm.
So ich möchte harmen Leuten helfen. But if I'll write it with definite articles, what will I write? Ich möchte
The, mm,
den
plural dative.
will and
Then uh, en will be extra en.
in armen.
Armen. Yeah.
So now, once we do this, now do you understand why it is important that we should know all the articles of all the nouns?
And this is the only confusion I have. याद ही नहीं रहता कि कौन सा आर्टिकल किसका है.
That will come only with practice, and that PDF sheet which I gave you, just as a quick trick with the endings of
Right.
verb. Right. Now, nummer 10.
Younger man was Marx Mark Duda.
Younger man was Mahsuda. So that means young man, what are you there? Young man, what are you doing there? So this is nominative. Younger man, man is der man. Jung plus der.
Was Marx Duda means what do you do
What you do there? Da.
there?
Da means
Correct.
there.
Correct.
Dot und dana.
Mhm.
Two words for there. Da und der. Now, if I'll write it with definite article,
So it will be um, there younger
sehr schön, der junge Mann.
man.
Yep, this is klar. This is richtig, der junge Mann. But here, junger Mann.
Correct.
Dann Nummer 11.
Einige Studenten haben nicht gelernt.
So here we have two adjectives, einige and then faulen. So this is maybe like you can say not adjective but additional thing before the adjective. Einige faulen Studenten means like some of the or few of the one and then of the lazy students. So one of the some of the lazy students. So here you'll declare the gender, you'll declare the adjective ending with einig also, and then faulen also, with foul also.
Okay, so if we have two adjectives, we have to declare with both.
Right. Then here how will we write?
The einigen fluent Studenten
Einigen faulen.
haben nicht gelernt.
Yep. Too many en. Die einigen faulen Studenten. Then Nummer 12.
Hier finden wir Berichte
Spezialitäten. Spezialitäten. Read it again. Read the whole sentence again.
Hier finden wir Berichte Spezialitäten. Right?
Right. So Spezialitäten, specialities, that is plural.
Okay.
Bayerische bedeutet Bavarian type of thing, like Bavaria basically is a German state again. So anything Bayerischen Spezialitäten. So Bavaria specialities. Here we find Bayerischen Spezialitäten. Now, since this is plural, so die.
Correct. So this is nominative case complete.
This is
accusative.
Yes. So
So
accusative, since it's the only plural, only extra e. with no article case. But if we'll write it with definite
Definite.
article, how will we write it?
So here finden wir
Hmm.
Bereich. Sorry, wir.
Fill these blanks accordingly.
Yeah, die Bereichen.
Hmm. The variation.
Variation.
Hmm. So en extra and then gender we have defined here with the only. So the variation, Spezialitäten. Nummer 13.
Junge Studentin suche neue mit
Sucht. Sucht. Search.
sucht sucht neue Mitbewohnerin.
Mitbewohnerin.
So
Mitbewohnerin is like a flatmate.
okay, so will this be a dative case because there is a mit? No?
No. This is one word. Mit here is not a preposition. Mitbewohner, Mitfahrer. Mitbewohner is somebody like your flatmate. Mitfahrer is your travel companion. Somebody who you're traveling with. Mitbewohner is somebody you're living with. So
Okay,
here
so
mit is not a preposition.
correct. So the meaning is the young student means the female student looking
Right?
for uh, a flatmate or
New
someone,
flatmate.
yeah, new flatmate. So this will be nominative and accusative case.
Hmm. This is nominative and this is
Yeah,
accusative. So
accusative.
both times, since we have both the female students here, Studentin und
Hmm,
Mitbewohnerin. So both are the. So
correct.
Junge, extra E here, and
Hmm.
then Mitbewohnerin, this is also the. So neu plus the neue. Now let's try to write it here with the article.
Okay. So with article it will be the
Hmm.
younger. It will remain same.
Right.
Studentin
Sucht.
sucht no sucht
Here also put the article.
yeah. So this accusative case the
The
will become
remains
same.
the.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
same.
yeah. So the
Die neue
no e will remain
Mitbewohnerin.
same.
Right.
Correct.
Now let's read Nummer 14.
Mm, Ich möchte viele schnell Autos haben. So
Schneller.
schneller Autos haben.
Hmm.
So möchte is like to.
I would like to. Möchte. Möchte modal verb, na?
I would like to small auto. I like to have a small or small
Schnell.
car.
Schnell. Schnell means fast. I would like to have lot of fast cars.
Yes, first. Correct.
Hmm. So if I'll write it, if let's say I'll have to add the article here, then what will I write? This is
Ich,
plural.
so ich möchte mm, die
I'm
uh,
just removing feeler from here. The
schnellen
hmm, Autos haben.
Autos haben.
Yes. So now there will be like many of the cases where we'll have two, maybe you can say two places where we'll have to declare the adjective endings. Like here, einiger we have seen and then fauler. Similarly, feeler and then schnell. So like in which one? In like one category you might be defining the quantity, and then in one you will be defining the quality. So both will be the adjectives, like a lot of fast cars,
Mm.
some the lazy students. So in one word you are defining the quantity, and in one word you are defining the quality. So both will be considered as adjectives. Now when we have these two things now, so it's like lesser chances we would be using the definite article. But just to give the example how this will work, I wrote it here. But it will be like very less cases where you will be writing like these lot many words, like two
Mm.
adjective followed by the definite article.
Okay, so there cannot be more than two
It
adjectives, right?
like um it will be like very less chances that more than two
Mm-hmm.
adjectives.
Okay.
Now before we wrap up the class, let's read this table also. We'll
Mm.
do examples from this in next class, but let's understand how this works. So now if you remember, or if you remember the indefinite article table,
Mm.
then it will be again easier to learn. But here what we are doing, definite article, indefinite articles, the article itself was defining the gender, but in indefinite article that is not doing here. So here we'll have to take help of the adjective ending. So
Mm.
here I'm just comparing the two to clear it little in a detailed manner. So
Mm.
here if we see masculine nominative, here there was already there,
Mm.
so that is why we added extra e. But here with ein itself cannot define whether it's masculine or neutral. So
Correct.
with ein we will have to add extra er for masculine.
Mm. Got it.
Similarly, for feminine, eine plus e, and then with neutral ein plus es, because ein itself cannot define the gender whether it's masculine or neutral. So we have to take help with the adjective ending where we'll be using extra es.
So means ein plus das. Of das we are using es.
Yes. And then here since it's eine with whenever we have like the article na, be it of feminine and plural,
Mm.
extra e will anyways will be there. So that is why here we are not using ein plus the, but we are using eine plus
Yes.
the.
E.
Because if you see the definite or indefinite article table, that is also eine,
Mm.
right? So eine plus the. Similarly keine plus en, because with plural we always have extra en.
So kaina is negative thing, na? Like no,
None.
none.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So keine, meine, deine, seine, all these are indefinite.
Correct.
Yes. So maybe like mine, grow, mine, älter, Bruder,
Mm.
my elder brother,
Okay. So you're talking about the nominative case and
masculine.
masculine.
Hmm.
Mine, elter. Er we are adding.
Hmm.
And
Just give me a
brood.
minute. Huh? Just
Okay.
a minute. Yeah. So if I write it here to clarify it a little more, so it will be mine, älter. This will be adjective ending, and then Bruder.
Okay.
Similarly, meine ältere Schwester. So mine, like ein plus er. Here, meine plus extra e.
Didn't get it. Uh, in first sentence, first case, mine alter, and
Hmm.
in second case, mine alter.
Schwester, because Schwester is the Schwester, na?
Hmm.
This is masculine.
Okay, so in for the die Schwester, mine. Okay, got it. Right.
Similarly, let's say if I have to say his young child or his young baby or his small baby, then
Hmm. Sein.
sein uh, junges baby.
So in this case, we are referring to which table?
Sein junges baby. Nominative and neutral.
Nominative, neutral. Correct. Youngest baby, right.
Clear? Ein junges baby. So ein plus es.
Correct.
Okay. Now proceeding with accusative. So similarly, einen plus extra en.
Hmm.
Then with the eine plus e, extra e. And then with neutral, ein plus es. So now here, if you see the, just a minute. Notif, accusative, dative, masculine, feminine, neutral, plural. So if I talk about accusative case, what is the indefinite article table here? Einen,
Hmm.
no, and then ein. This is the table we have learned, right?
Right.
So we'll keep them as it is, but here I'm just adding extra en
Hmm.
because accusative masculine is always a special case which changes, and then eine, and then extra e, and then ein. Here, why I'm adding es? Because ein itself cannot define the gender, right? Whether
Right.
it's like masculine or neutral. So to define that okay, this is neutral, I am adding extra es here. Ein plus es. Ein junges baby
Correct.
in accusative. This is ein junges baby. This is nominative. But if I write it in accusative case, what will I write? Ich sehe ein junges Baby. Das ist ein junges Baby und ich sehe ein junges Baby. Since it's if, this is nominative and ich and then baby, das ist accusative. So ich nominative, baby accusative. So ich sehe ein junges Baby.
In both cases, this will be same, na? Ein and es. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So this adjective ending will be same. It's just I written the sentence to
Hmm.
differentiate why this is nominative and why this is accusative.
Correct.
Now, if you talk about the dative case, what do we have for dative table? कहाँ गया? Einem. We have einem, and then we have einer, and then noch einmal we have
Yeah.
einem. This is the table, right? So
Yeah.
we'll keep the table as it is, but we'll add some extra endings. So what these would be? So einem plus en, einer plus en, then einem plus en. Similarly, the same which we did with definite article. So dative means in the dative case we are just adding extra en everywhere, be
Right.
it definite category or indefinite category. Since it's like a big grid, it
Hmm.
sounds very tricky and confusing, but if you just understand the logic behind it, now it's very simple to learn actually. It's just the quantity is huge, so that is why it looks very scary, but actually it is not if you
Right.
understand the basic table of
Hmm.
articles. Now is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah. That's clear.
Now let's do some more exercises from here. So today, what I'm doing, the material which I have, that is with all the answers. In the next class, I'll have the practice material without any answer so that you can write it on your own.
Okay.
So today I'll not give any homework. Your homework itself will be to go through this sheet and learn it thoroughly.
Correct. Correct.
Let's read this quickly, this table, and then we'll be done for the day.
Before that, should I write the indefinite because I have not written the table?
You can write it if you want to. Just make one grid only, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gayatri.
Okay. Let's read this table.
Vereint studiere
Hmm.
an einer amerikanischen Universität.
Hmm. An einer amerikanischen Universität. Now this is a little tricky. I'll just explain it how and what case it is. An. This is a vexel preposition at, right? Wo. So this is a dative case. Wo case na. So this is a dative case. Now dative, see the table. Dative with indefinite article. So there plus en, because university is the university, it will change to there. So ein plus there, einer, we here this one einer plus extra en,
Yeah, right.
Amerikanischen, an einer Amerikanischen Universität. I study at the American University.
Correct.
Nummer 2.
Ich habe einen braunen Schreibtisch.
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 What does this mean?
I have a brown pen.
Schreibtisch, writing table.
Sorry, table. Brown writing table, yeah.
And which case is it? So these are like mix of cases. Some would be nominative, some would be accusative, some would be dative. So this is which case?
This is a nominative and accusative case.
Ish is nominative. They're here.
Yeah.
The section which we have to work on, this is accusative.
Accusative, yeah.
Hmm.
So this is dish. Dish is their dish.
Right.
And in accusative it will be changed to them.
Den.
Den.
En.
Yeah.
So einen plus extra en from here. einen, and then extra en. So, ich habe einen braunen Schreibtisch. Or it could also be ich habe den braunen Schreibtisch, if you'll have to write it in a definite article category.
Okay, only in definite article will be converting there to then, right?
No, that will happen everywhere. Accusative will be extra en, den, and then einen.
But
Masculine accusative will be einen. Indefinite, definite will be den.
correct.
Einen, seinen, keinen. This is all masculine accusative with extra en. Ending extra en one more time.
So yeah, so it means as the table has their article, so we need to convert it to accusative. So if we need to use definite article, we'll be referring the table in accusative section, and if we need to make it into indefinite article, we will refer the accusative section of indefinite table, right?
Yes, it's just the table is different. Case will anyways remain same. So either you can
Right.
write einen braunen Schreibtisch or ich habe den braunen Schreibtisch.
Correct.
If I'll write it without any article, that will be brauner, braunen
Ian.
Schreib, sorry, brauner Schreibtisch. But if I'll write it like, okay, let me write it here. Ich habe brauner.
It should be brown then, na? Because accusative.
Sorry, accusative. Here also it will be braunen. Nominative will be brauner. Ich habe brauner Schreibtisch. And if had it been nominative, that will be only brauner.
Correct.
Right. Now let's read number 3.
Sie sits in dem neuen Auto.
So this is dative, right?
Because of them.
Because of in.
Correct.
So she sat in a new car. So dative case. So das will change to them and then extra en. Dem plus extra en. So dem neuen Auto.
Correct.
Oder einem neuen Auto. And if I'll write it without any article, sie sitzt in neuem Auto.
Correct.
We are not using any definite or indefinite article. We'll have to define the gender within the adjective itself. So,
Right.
neuem Auto. Lesen Sie Nummer 4 vor.
So wir sind there are 2 times sind. Is this right? Okay. So wir sind mit unseren Goiten Freunden gefahren.
So we have driven or we drove with our good friend. So here also we have 2 places where we'll have to define the adjective ending unser and then gut, our good friend. So 2 places where we'll have to define the adjective ending. So this is dative because of mit. So mit unseren guten Freunden, because this is plural, so en will be everywhere.
Correct.
So this is indefinite basically, unseren. So either you write mit unseren, guten Freund oder mit den guten Freunden, because this is plural, so den plus extra en. So this is den is definite case and then unseren is indefinite case.
Right.
Nummer 5.
Maria ist der Name von einer
Von,
guten
von,
von einer guten Freundin.
Freundin.
Maria is
The name of a good friend.
right.
Von, of, dative preposition, na? So
Right.
von,
Oh,
Freundin is the Freundin, that will change to
there.
der.
There, right.
Right. So ein plus der, einer plus en. So einer plus en. Einer guten Freundin. Or
Correct.
you'll write der uh, der guten Freundin.
Freundin.
Maria is the name, Maria ist der Name von einer guten Freundin or Maria ist der Name von der guten Freundin. Now if I write it without any article, what will I write? Maria ist der Name
Name
von
von
der
Guten.
Freundin. No. Guter.
Guten.
Because
Okay.
we are not writing any article here, na, be it definite or indefinite. So we'll have
Right.
to define the gender with an article itself. So der हम यहीं पर ही लगाएंगे. So gut plus der, guter Freundin.
Correct.
Now Nummer 6.
Mit deinem alten Computer kannst du nicht viel machen.
So this is dative case, mit. So with your old computer, you cannot do much or you cannot do a lot of things with your old computer. Now explain it to me why we have written deinem and alten.
Okay. So because this is a dative case, computer is dative here, and computer is masculine, is their computer. So
Right.
that computer will change to them. Okay, so that's why we are using deinem, and with the adjective we are using en. So
Right.
them plus en, deinem alten.
Because we have declared the gender of the computer in deinem only in this indefinite case. So either deinem oder dem, mit dem alten Computer, mit dem alten Computer kannst du nicht viel machen. Now if I'll have to write it without any definite or indefinite article, what will I write? Mit alt dash called computer. Tell me how to fill in the blank here.
Mit altem.
Sehr schön, mit altem, because we'll declare the gender with an article only. So alt plus dem, altem, mit altem Computer kannst du nicht viel machen. Klar?
Klar.
Now what you'll do today, I'm just wrapping up the class for now. These remaining sentences you just read on your own and try to understand how the adjective ending has been declared. In case of any confusion, just call or text me and then we'll discuss.
Okay.
And then as a homework, as I said, I'll save this file in a folder. Just revise it again and just go through it again.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then we'll see each other on coming Saturday.
Right.
Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. You too.